Hi, I'm Lindsay, and today I am reading Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo Chapter 12. Last chapter was all nice. It was all nice. Good conversations with Maru and Tsurugi, and we had the cultural exchange event where everyone was having a good time, and then it was at the end it was like, okay, now it's the Cimmerians' turn. Of course, it ends in despair because it seems that someone has killed a Kallian, which is the sacred being of the Cimmerians, and it was pointed out that they're kind of like the cursed spirits for aliens, for the Cimmerians. Interesting that they're sacred to them, whereas on Earth they would be considered cursed spirits, right? So I mean, I can kind of see why they're gonna kill them, but it's on site on Earth. Like, it's on site. That's basically how they function. And so they see it as a cursed spirit, and it could be a problem. But of course, they told Osuki, the Mr. I want violence always. And now, after voting on coexistence, everything went to shit within like a day. So I think violence is imminent, unfortunately. I don't know how this is gonna go. Doesn't feel good though. Yeah, let's see how they put up with this, how they deal with this. This is like a huge deal. Also, one of them, and he was like an elder or something, he was crying, which the Cimmerians only do when they're dying or something. So definitely concerning. And the Kallians are, I was like, how are they there? But I guess they're just part of their race. So, but there's definitely still some mysteries behind the Cimmerians and the Kallians, so we'll see. But on Earth, they're considered cursed spirits, I would assume, or cursed spirit adjacent. So sorcerers might see that and take them out. I don't know. So that's what it seems like right now. Okay, let's get into the video. I'm scared. Okay, I am scared. I'm concerned. It is Gege we're talking about writing this, and when it comes to Gege, my kind of philosophy is like, hope for the worst, but expect like the worst of the absolute worst. So there's no hope to be had, usually. They're building up hope for a bit, but we know something's going to go to shit. And my theory has been that this whole time, Jabaloma has a plan, so I'm still suspicious of him, and I'm still watching him, but we'll see. Anyways, let's get into it. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. And let's get into Chapter 12. Let's go. I see Usami there. He looks concerned. All right, let's go. I don't like this face that I'm seeing right off the bat from Usami. Before even reading. Okay, Inhuman Makyo. Okay. I gotta say, this hallway looks really cool. We're killing Kallians? Yes, some of our people are insisting it's true. They are? Yep. There must be some kind of mistake. Kallians don't exist on Earth. Nor do any similar creatures. Yeah, see, that was my thing, like, last chapter. I was confused. Yes, but we have confirmed tears coming from the witness's third eye. He says he saw Kallians being killed somewhere in Tokyo. So them being more like spiritual forms makes more sense, but even Jabaloma is like, no, Kallians don't exist here. There's definitely some mystery about that. Are they cursed spirit adjacent? I don't know. Is it something we can't even perceive? I mean, people can see them, but there's gotta be... The Cimmerians and humans have so much in common, there's got to be a massive difference somewhere. He says he saw Kallians being killed somewhere in Tokyo. Tokyo? Jujutsu High? Cursed spirits only manifest in Tokyo. Yeah, oh, cursed spirits only. Yeah, so they think they're cursed spirits. They think they're cursed spirits, and that's why they're killing them. Okay, huh? When the government had to publicize the existence of cursed spirits because of the calling game, thanks Hikari, and I mean Kenjaku, actually just Kenjaku, because of the calling game, they lied and said that they only appeared in Tokyo. So we're lying immediately, okay? So, yeah, because there was a whole Kyoto, whatever, they exist outside of Tokyo. We help limit the leakage of cursed energy to Tokyo, an area the public have no access to, so that lie effectively became the truth. Oh, okay, so they made it so. Still, that doesn't mean that cursed spirits never manifest outside of Tokyo. So, wait, so they're lying right now. They're like half lying, half telling the truth. That's why. Oh my. What the heck is that wrapped up? We have to keep up the warding barriers, even Kyoto. Okay. Yeah, they have to make extra sure that this lie becomes kind of the truth. And it just so happens that it's time for the great purification ritual. Oh, and that just so happens that it's time for the great purification ritual. How convenient. The what? An exorcism we do at fixed times to make sure the cursed spirits don't spill out of Tokyo. I love how they lied and then decided to make that lie the truth. The barriers are more easily disturbed during this time. Great. Students don't ever really get called to do the ritual, though. They're like, we're desperate. Also, you guys are like kind of, helping be the symbols of peace here. Are cursed spirits really that strong? Well, Maru, they're all over the place. Yeah, we have a whole grading system. Maybe because there are a lot more irregular ones than curse users. Yeah. And since there are so many of those swarming around, the formal capital is called, curse users. Oh my god. Tokyo, the inhuman Makyo. Oh, okay, because you got cursed spirits everywhere. No wonder they mistake Callians for fucking cursed spirits. No wonder. Why are Callians here anyways? Tokyo, the inhuman Makyo. That's a fucking sick spread, though. Holy shit, that's a Dark Souls boss. Oh my god, they got little, like, sacks there. This is unreal. Flying whales. What with feet? What the hell? So these are what cursed spirits have evolved into. Oh my god. They just manifest there. Oh my god, the bull. Ew, this like worm thing. Oh, that's nasty. It's got eyes on it too. That concerns me immediately. And mouths! It has mouths on it. Okay. Got it. 10 points. So they're here hunting them down. Isn't it 5? It's not too much different from the one I took down earlier. Oh, they're counting points. Okay. Size isn't all that matters. You didn't have to say that, but you said it anyways. How else? Oh, hello. How else was it different then? Shut up. Respect your elders. Come on, let's go into this building next. So they're dealing with cursed spirits. I mean, it's all in one concentrated area, so you could probably just go crazy there. Come on, let's go into this building next. Why? Are you scared? Shut up. It's just the rules gotta have 2 or more people for exorcism. 2 or more people for exorcisms indoors. Wonder if that's because of like Yuji and Nobara. That's like the very beginning of JJK. The hell? They're low grade, but there's a ton of them, little bats. You know what? That tends to mean that there's some kind of bigger one around somewhere that's kind of controlling this and making it look like it's weaker than it is. A screech! It's like a little bat. Are they being drawn here? Oh, there's something bigger. There's some like concentrated cursed energy. Are they being drawn here? Is there something else up there? Look at those hands. That's so good. I'd love that. It's like, oh, the eyes, the eye bug things. Just like, oh my god. I love it so much. God, the art's so good. That's a good boy. Creek, Skitter. Where'd you come from anyway? What? Really, you poor thing? Where'd you... What? What? Okay, someone's already here. Oh, it's Osuki. Of course it is. Of course it is. Is he being... You good boy. You poor thing. That's a good boy. You poor thing. Is he's chatting with cursed spirits? Or is he already, like... He's being eaten by one. Osuki, what the... What? Okay, this is extremely cursed and beautiful and disgusting and I love it and what? But is he being... I have so many questions. The Cimmerian. You gonna shoot him? Oh god, Usami's so hot. Huh. Do they not use techniques? Or they have some kind of like cursed spirit bullet thing happening, or cursed energy bullet. Callians are cursed spirits. Okay, that's right. No, Callians have physical forms. What are we doing? What are they? We need to contact the team who's doing the great purification ritual ASAP. Oh god, oh god. No, 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 no. But Callians are about as close to a cursed spirit as a creature can get. So they're cursed spirit adjacent, but not quite. Which, I mean, they don't have to necessarily be one thing, but I mean, clarification's gonna help here. Okay, which means cursed spirits are probably spirits that are as similar to Callians as possible. Did he think he was talking to a Callian? They all are different, right? They were talking about how they can't like procreate. They're all different. Let's head to Tokyo. Or is that something I just made up? I don't know. Oh my god. We'll go with you. Let's hurry. Jablon was like, finally, my plan is in motion. This plan I've made up in my head. Me. Not the story. Me. It'd be faster to go back to Naunax and descend from there. Okay, go to spaceship and descend. Changing the talismans is simple enough, but this is chaos. But you gotta be careful of the cursed objects that are placed there to ward off cursed spirits. Then we get the lore dump so casually from these three. They're like, we're just having a grand old time. As the time passes, the quality of cursed objects changes. Yes, they said that in original JJK. And sometimes a ward becomes a beacon. Yeah, that was happening with Sukuna's finger, right? Oh, I get it. And telling the difference is part of a Jujutsu sorcerer's job, huh? You have lots of jobs. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that to sound like it's something easy to do. Well, I don't think you did. He's really enjoying this. No, I think Maru just likes the knowledge. The fact that protecting people is just part of your job in everyday life, instead of it being some duty or destiny you're born with. He's really just like putting it all out there. It's just like protecting people is literally just part of their job. It's not like some like hero-like thing that they have to do. It's just like, well, this is literally our job, okay? Because we can't have this kind of chaos again. I think you're gonna have this kind of chaos again, though. Well, I just think that's really cool. Oh, everyone's gonna get beaten down. Maru, you're adorable. Everything that could go wrong will go wrong. I love that everything here looks like an egg. All of these like talismans form like an egg. That is fucking concerning. That is concerning to me. This is like a breeding ground for cursed spirit, like special grade cursed spirits or something. Everything, I feel like I'm watching Alien or something, and it's like when they walk in and there's just eggs everywhere. That's what this feels like. So being a warrior isn't a job for Romulians? Well, they're kind of like desperation kind of thing. They're just trying to live. Not exactly. The village Callian decides at birth. I want to see what that one looks like. Decides at birth whether you're a warrior or not, which is why women aren't warriors. I wonder. Wait, they can tell whether someone is a sorcerer or not right after they're born? Imagine if that had happened in JJK like that. Not all Callians can do it. Of course they can. That Callian. Oh my god. Okay. This is gonna be a problem. Like, originally when we talk about the Callians, they kind of all seem very similar, but they all have like distinct duties. They all look different, I think. This is a problem, the fact that they are showing up on Earth and that they aren't quite cursed spirits, but there's something like cursed spirits. They're the closest thing. Oh my god, this is really bad. This is really bad. Like Osuki, it looks like he thinks he's about to get eaten by a cursed spirit because he thought that was a Callian, I'm assuming. Where'd you come from anyway? See, he thinks, like, is that an actual Callian or is it a cursed spirit? It looks like a cursed spirit to me. It looks like it's eating him, but it looks like he's mistaking it for a Callian. Holy shit, this is really bad. It's just gonna get worse. Maru's like telling us like so happily all this lore, and I'm just like, this isn't good. Not all Callians can do it. That Callian is a special one that Rumelians have been worshipping for 2,000 years. Oh yeah, and they're immortal. Great. Unless they're killed, right? 2,000 years. Oh right, they're immortal. Plus we get our middle names from the Callian too. That's really cool. Okay, I need to know middle names immediately. Right, because they all have like super long names. Wow. Your full name is too long to even remember. Honestly, it's so true. I don't remember it at all. Crash. Are we too late? Okay, so they're in... Oh god, I gotta praise the art again, okay? I talk about the story a lot, but holy crap, the art is so good. I'm loving it. Please, let me handle it. Usami! Oh god, this is not good. Cross is freaking out too. Okay, something just crashed out of the window. Oh wait, no. Oh, it's this guy. Yakumaru here. We were obstructed by a Sumerian during the Great Purification Ritual. So it's like a purge, basically. All teams assemble immediately. So this is like its own task force. Good! Okay, sick gun, but also these guys are like Sumerians. And they're looking for the Kallians, I'm sure. And they're all fucking crying too. Great. Your side made a move first. Wait. I feel like he doesn't know all the information too. That's Usami. Wait, okay. That's Usami's cursed speech. Usami's like, I need to talk to y'all. Everyone calm down. The ritual is suspended. What are you talking about? They weren't given sufficient explanation about cursed spirits. Yes. No, they were not. No, they were not. The more we learn about Kallians, the more I'm like, this is not good. And we were also deliberately withholding information about Jujutsu. All for, like, the sake of just peace. But it's so much more complicated than that. Now that's come back to bite us, leading to this incident. So we're at fault here, too. Usami is like, peace, we need peace. We are not blameless, you know? It isn't one side against one side. Like, we need to all take responsibility for our actions here. Oh god, Hosuki still alive. I told you this guy was going to be a problem. What reason could they possibly have to interfere with the purification ritual? The fucking Kallians, man. We don't know what are Kallians and what are cursed spirits. Cursed spirits and Kallians are very close to being the same thing. Exactly. It's exactly it. They're not the same, but they're so close that people can't tell the difference. And if they kill a Kallian, that's it. That's it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is horrible. This is a cursed spirit. Not a Kallian. Wait, what? You gotta be kidding me. Like, I'm gonna accept that? Okay, so Cross is trying to, like, reason with them. Look at my eye. That is a Kallian. So they're saying because they're crying that the Kallian has been murdered. If it was truly a Kallian, the strain of those tears would be much greater than what you're feeling right now. Yeah, because they would be dying. Look at the corpse. It disappeared. Yes, like cursed spirits do. Cursed spirits are the collected manifest... Oh, Cross. I can't even look at him. This hurts. Cursed spirits are the collected manifestations of Rololuka that Japanese unconsciously leak out. They are not Kallians. They are very different. Even still, you could hear their voices too, couldn't you? Please, Osuki, hold it together. I'm begging you. Osuki, the fucking gym bro, is being a problem. Jabalon was like, please, this was not my grand plan. This is not what we need right now. I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, Mr. Pacifist here. We are at fault for our people leaving the ship and entering Tokyo without permission. Right, so Osuki went and gathered the frickin' forces. This all started because we were being overly cautious. We should have been more upfront with you. Please accept our deepest apologies. I don't like that it's raining. Why the hell is he apologizing? Oh, these two both hate each other. Like, these two, like, Cross will listen to reason. It took a bit of time, but he understands. But these two are already so set in their ways that there's no way they can accept each other. Why the hell is he apologizing? Do we really have to bend over backward to take fault here and grovel to the refugees? Dude. They're not, these two, Jabaloma and Osami, are literally just, like, teetering on the thinnest thing of ice. Like, the thinnest piece of ice. They're just trying to not let things break through. They're trying so hard to maintain peace that, like, they're both just accepting responsibility on behalf of their races immediately. And these two are obviously dead set in their ways. There's a lot of commentary here to be had, too. Throb. My guy's got a migraine. We should just... I thought they were Javelin and Usami were about to kiss. This is the political marriage we need. We should disperse for now. That's a wise choice. I'll contact you again soon. They're talking telepathically. Or they're just whispering. Cross. I don't want to turn this page. Cross is taking something out of his coat. I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh my god, I can't do this. I just did my makeup and I don't want to ruin it. Let me just talk for a second about Yuka's outfits. Yuka's outfit, I love it so much. It means everything to me. I'm glad these three are enjoying themselves. This is bad, though. Oh, Maru's gonna lose his shit. Cross, just... What is it? I don't know what he's taking out of his coat, but this dude immediately, who has a gun, by the way, noticed and is on site. All right, that was the last one. Holy shit. I've been wondering... These chapters are fantastic, though. I've been wondering, why not put these things in the locations that are a bit easier to get to? The key element for barriers is that they have to be in high places, low places, or in special spiritual sites, right? Yeah, I mean, Tengen's barrier makes sense at the very, very bottom of Jujutsu High. Sounds rough. Tell me about it. Well, we generally don't have enough sorcerers to help. We would if the Rumelians would help us. Oh no, see these three are like finding ways to work together. They are like, this is a bond that they are sharing, because I haven't read it, but Maru's 100% gonna suggest that they work together then. But you know, on the other side of things right now, it's absolutely falling apart, and these three they're not gonna be able to maintain it all. So there's his idea. Oh right, that's a great idea. We can totally help Earth too. Smiley, smiley, smiley. I'm gonna turn the page. Holy shit. I'll tell everyone when I get back. I'm sure the Rumelian warriors are gonna be thrilled. Great, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see you later. See you tomorrow. I don't like these three parting ways. It's giving me Gojo, Geto, and Shoko. I don't like that. See you tomorrow. And that's the last time we ever saw these three smile. It's gonna be the last time we ever see them smile. Why aren't Tsurugi and Yuka going together? They're related. Why are they going different ways? Ah, whatever. Back to the rainy, horrible terribleness. Oh my god. That's it. We're done. We're done. No peace. No peace. Peace not an option. It was never an option, let's be honest. I had a feeling. The guy had a gun. What was he taking out of his coat? So, Cross has been shot in front of everyone. Cross! Oh, and this guy's here too. Why the hell did you shoot him? He reached for his weapon. Cross doesn't even have a weapon, but he made the first move. He was just waiting. He was waiting for them to make a move, so he had a reason to do this. I'm gonna kill you, you bastard. I believe that. Osuki, don't stop us, Jabaloma. Jabaloma was like, no, my plan, my master plan. Oh, just what I thought. It couldn't get worse. It got about a million bajillion, just exponentially horribly worse. We must protect ourselves. Everyone, just wait. This confrontation, they're trying... Usami's like, I have to control. What are you doing? And they all just feel... It's like when Yuta shows up, they all just stop. Dabura! You just shot his boyfriend's son that he's adopted. That he cares about. Okay. If next chapter doesn't start with, like, all the humans just being, like, a dead mush pile on the ground, I'll be surprised. We didn't even see what he did to, oh my gosh. His bestie, I forget his name, there's so many names. We didn't even see, but we just know he killed them that fast, and that guy was a warrior. Imagine what he's gonna do to these people. My god. Cross! Come on, are we really killing Cross? I'm not even that scared of what Dabura is gonna do. I'm scared of what Maru's gonna do. We're never gonna see this again. We're never gonna... This is what I expect. What I say. expect or hope for the worst, but expect basically this. I miss the light chapter. I miss it. This is actually genuinely just horrible. I like, though, that they made the Callians, they're distinct. They all have roles. And we don't quite know what they look like. But they're similar to cursed spirits. And they're not quite cursed spirits. But they're similar. And when they don't know how to make them like distinct. Cursed spirits, Callians. They're too similar. And one is... and they're in two absolute opposite ends of the spectrum category-wise. On sight or protect. Protect with your life. And killing one means death to you. There are opposite ends of the spectrum. And taking out a Callian when you think it's a cursed spirit is basically like destroying this peace that they're so desperately trying to maintain. Oh my god. They're gonna have to draw sides too. Like, they're gonna separate these three. They're gonna make sure that Maru can't be friends with them. They're gonna make sure that these three just can't work out. Cross, I don't even know, like, what kind of healing abilities they have. So, like, is Cross dead? He got shot with giant holes twice. Definitely one in the heart, too. Holy shit. Cross, I saw as soon as Cross... What was he? He wasn't even, like... Oh my god. Oh, this is really bad. I don't even know how many times I can say that. And then Dabura showing up. Dabura is pretty cool, though. I kind of want to see what he can actually do. I wonder if they're going to gatekeep it again, where we don't actually see what he does. It just happens. It's that insane. But there's a lot of routes. Peace is done. The peace cannot be maintained. That it's never going to be. Because, like, if Callians and cursed spirits are that similar, I really like how Gege built up the Callians. I really like that, because I feel like you could think he did this on purpose. Because some people, like, I was told they're cursed spirits, whereas I thought they were creatures. So it's like, even among, like, the people reading it, I feel like people, like, Maru says they're, like, cursed spirits, but they also seem like real creatures. So it creates, like, this kind of unsureness, even reading it, of, like, what are they? What are they like? And then you're seeing people actually, like, have to deal with that in the story, where regularly cursed spirits, for them, it's like they're doing a purification ritual, which is a purge, it seems. Redoing the barriers, but also purging as many cursed spirits as possible. But if you mix in Callians that are there, then, and that are sacred to these aliens, then you're immediately creating a divide in a way that, like, they straight up cannot work together. They straight up cannot. So, I don't know. It's definitely concerning. Dabura showing up is a problem. Now, is this a time for Yuji to show up? Is it almost time? They have to find him. They talk about finding him. And Yuji is at the top. Like, Yuji, we know now, Yuji's at the top for as far as sorcerers go. So, and then out there we have Mahito, just in the subconscious, just floating around, being like, oh, it's not you I'm looking for. He's looking for Yuji, I would assume. Is that gonna manifest somewhere? Is it possible to manifest within the aliens? But I don't know. Cross, is he dead? If he fucking kills Cross, that is ballsy as hell. But I think, there are probably characters that can maybe use that reverse curse technique. Maybe it's similar enough that it might work. Or maybe one of them has some kind of healing ability. I don't know. But this is a statement. Like, this is a war statement, basically. And actually, it kind of oh my god, Gege, what the hell are you cooking here? Because it also represents the original planet with the Deskunte and the Remelians when a Callian killed the chieftain's daughter. You know, it's similar to that as well. When it's like a kind of, things are kind of like almost a misunderstanding. The Callians kind of seem like a massive problem. They're so sacred to them, but they can cause so many problems by just existing. But it just shows that the rebellions and what they worship, no matter where they go, is going to cause problems. But that's what's important to them. But it's like, basically, I feel like in a way history is repeating itself, except Cross is now, oh my god, Crossfire. He's in the Crossfire. Great. He was caught in, was that part of the plan of his name? He was caught in the Crossfire? I don't know. I have a lot of emotions about this because they did such a good job building up Cross as a character who, you know, I mean, it's only been 12 chapters, but he started off like hating people and then started, you know, believing in them over time. Yuka being the massive trigger for him to, you know, want peace. And this is what he gets from that peace. Like, he's trying his best to maintain things, and then he gets shot by a human. It's insane. God, I love Gege's writing. You know, the haters have been quiet. They probably don't even care about reading Modulo, but I just like seeing him at his best with his writing, because he's a fantastic writer, and I think, I don't know, I have a lot of feelings, because Jujutsu Kaisen in general has a lot of highs and a lot of lows. I love it, but there are definitely parts where I just didn't like the direction he took. And I think maybe a lot of that came from time restrictions, his own health problems, and maybe pressures from other people. Sometimes I feel like maybe he wasn't allowed to go places he wanted to go, because he's making, in this series, it's still like the same idea, but I'm sure Gege has more leniency now. He is making a lot of statements, and a lot of statements that are not taken well by some people. So he's definitely out there saying actual things in a metaphorical kind of way, but making real statements. So, I always thought of Gege as being a chronically online person, really taking the things that people said about him to absolute heart, which is why I always felt like maybe he ended JJK. Like, he said he ended it the way he wanted, but I kind of feel like he would have kept it going if maybe his health was better and he had more time to do chapters and write things out, because it was a very convoluted series. So I feel like now, I always said he was chronically online because he kept randomly incorporating things that I've never, like Toto's thing that he incorporated. Like, he would always just bring new ideas into this, where I was like, you went down a rabbit hole for sure of just like YouTube videos. And that's kind of was always my theory. That's been my theory about him since like the Shibuya arc. So I think like things really got to him. So I'm glad he took time and found worked with someone where they have an idea that he can really put across what he wants to. It's a beautiful thing to see. I think this is fantastic. At first when I heard what the premise of this was, I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be for me, but I'm gonna try it out. And I'm so on board. Like, I just think this is I gotta get off Cross being shot. But I think this is just, the tension is so well done. And the build up to it is so good. For something he's saying is gonna be a shorter series. Also, and the art is fucking fantastic. The art is beautiful. It was definitely jarring at first to see his story in a different style. But come on, look at this. Beep, beep, beep. That, disturbing, but so fucking cool. That, beautiful. That is straight up horror. And I'm obsessed. It looks so good. the skulls on the skull eggs on the spider's back. Like, what the fuck? That is beautiful. It looks fantastic. I just think it's great. But I think, you know, getting to see him writing at his best is always the best part of JJK. Is just him getting to write at his best. And this is perfect for me. I love this tension. I don't love Cross being shot, but hell, it is incredible. Like, I feel so, in 12 chapters, I feel so many emotions every page. And I'm like, that's a lot to do. That's a lot to make you care about new characters like that. After how much we care about the base JJK characters, and now we have to just, like, accept these new characters, and I'm just like, oh, that's gonna be kind of hard. But I love them. Like, I do. And they make me care about them. So, I just think it's so good. I just think it's so good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy he's, like, popping off. It's really nice to see after just, like, the amount of hate he got and he still gets, oh my god, I didn't even notice that one back there. That one's so creepy. Is that a Callion? I don't know why I'm like, that one back there is a Callion. I can't describe it, but that one back there is a Callion. It's just nice to see him get to do this at his own will, and like his own, he doesn't need to do this. Like he does not need to do this at all, but he's choosing to, and I think that's great. And so I'm just really happy to see it. I mean, there are definitely problems with the base of JJK, like, and there are parts of JJK where I find it hard to defend, but I'm also defensive of him because I'm like, when I see like what a writer is at their best, that's when I know they're a good writer. So I'm pretty defensive because I'm like, oh, I don't know what's going on with them, but obviously we care about these characters, and there are times where the writing was so good. I mean, the Hidden Inventory arc was just peak writing in my opinion. So like he was always capable. I just don't think maybe it jives with everyone. And sometimes the payoff just isn't quite there. But I mean, not for me. I've always been happy. Like I love JJK. I'm always defensive of it, so, but I can see why people would say it. Honestly, my biggest problem with base JJK is my own personal issue of Choso. I mean, I could talk about Choso dying because I assume people have read all of JJK here, but I just didn't love how it was handled. But that was just me. That's just me. I was literally depressed and cried for like days. So I don't know. But and regardless, and Yuki, that was the other character where I was just like, I kind of wanted more from you, but she was built up for so long that I was just like, I want more, and then it was done. And I was just like, okay, that was sick, but like, I wanted more. I never got to see her domain expansion. But yeah, anyways, let me know what you think about this chapter. I just ranted a lot. I'm sure everyone watching this agrees with me about the writing and about all of this. I'm glad to see him just doing this how he wants to do this, making the statements he wants to make. And even though this is an extremely upsetting chapter, I kind of love it because it's just like it's just good writing. It's just good writing. I care about these characters and I fucking love Cross. Whereas at the beginning I was like, ugh. And then I care about Dabura, who is so scary looking, but has more emotion and has like character to him, even though he barely speaks. So I'm also just interested to see like where they go from here. And then seeing these three, they're never gonna be happy again. So yeah, I do love it. I love it. I'm not as devastated as I thought because I just think it's good. Like I just think it's good writing. So I'm excited to see what happens. Unless they kill Cross, then I'm very upset. Okay, anyways, yeah, I've been talking for way too long. Let me know what you think. Wow, 10 out of 10 chapter in my opinion. And yes. Oof. Have a good day, and goodbye.